Parked in a park when the club closed in Milwaukee. The beast is petrol off in D.C. The streets is ghetto. Let's roll to Cali where they the best.
As the crowd continues to file in, we get set to bring you another exciting game. Whether or not the running game was going to be a big key for today's game, it should be now with this rain, as the Oilers come into town to face the Steelers. I'm Al Michaels with my partner John Madden here to bring you today's game.
The offensive line will have to step it up because this guy's looking to make some plays. He knows every trick in the book. So you'll see him setting up guys, making them think he's going outside, then rip to the inside to get into the backfield.
The Steelers' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
This is what football is all about. Look at all those guys down there getting all pumped up. They're really fired up and getting ready for this one.
Now let's go to midfield for the game's coin toss. Let's see how it plays out today as we get set for the kickoff.
Number 60
is just about ready to kick this one away. Booming kick downfield. He takes a knee. See if they can turn this first drive into points. They line up in the I formation. Bradshaw sets up to carry it. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
This is what I would call in this situation.
7 yards to go. Ball on their own 23. Number 20 lines up behind his fullback in the I. With the carry. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. So, John, we expect a lot of big plays in today's game with 2 of the best offenses in the NFL having at it.
The thing about both these teams is they're not just one-dimensional. If something doesn't work, they make the adjustment and they come at you in another way. I'm looking for lots of big plays in this one.
Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. In these conditions, the rain clearly a big factor.
When it's raining like this, it can make it very hard to get a good grip on the ball, especially guys with smaller hands. So they'll have to do a good job of keeping the ball dry before each snap.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. He took his eyes off it, and the ball is alive. The Steelers grab the live ball, breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip. They're looking to knock that thing out of there.
They'll get set for the extra point. And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team. Should be a return here. From the 6-yard line.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense.
Ooh, that'll be 15 yards, no question.
You see what he did was he grabbed it and he held on to it and he tried to bring him down with it. Now, if he would have just grabbed it and let go, it would have been a 5-yard penalty.
Calling an audible now. Hand it off to the back. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry.
Be aware of the pressure here. If you feel the heat, you got to make quick decisions. Just make sure they're good enough.
Drops back, pressure, steps up, looking for an option, puts everything behind this one. Incomplete pass. He was pressured as the defense forced the issue.
Yeah, he felt those guys closing in and gunned the ball out of there.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Incomplete. He couldn't hang on to it.
I just don't know how you lose focus in a football game.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
Call this defense here.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball at their own 10. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Breaks the tackle. Gets the ball, picks up 4, maybe 5 there.
This is a good one to call.
Closing in, throwing, perfect pass. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chains.
Give this one a shot.
Get at him, D.
Number 20, play action, pumps, throws it, and again he demonstrates his great hands.
You know, when a quarterback has a guy like this who can catch about any ball he throws, he can become kind of a security blanket. If he gets in trouble or he starts feeling pressure, he can look in his direction because he has so much confidence in him.
Bradshaw sets up. Number 20. Picks up 5.
A smart move to call this one.
2nd and 5. Ball on their own 39. Bradshaw gets set. Going to the right. He goes down at the 41. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. And he'll get the call. Running with purpose. Number 20 picks up just enough for the 1st. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 44-yard line.
Going to the air on 1st down. Steps up with the pass. Bradshaw doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Under pressure with the throw. The pass ball's incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
You should stop him with this play.
Number 20, the deep back.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Fire out.
Pressure coming, and he's brought down in the backfield by number 57. Not enough time to throw as he goes down behind the line.
He took a pretty big shot, too. He's a big guy, and he's a tough competitor. You never want to see him go down like that.
Out of the shotgun. Houston backs its secondary off the line to be in better position to defend the deep pass. The pass is picked off. Alexander showed outstanding athletic ability by grabbing that one.
The receiver didn't do a very good job of fighting for that one.
Campbell is the deep back. Looks like he's calling an audible. Wilson in motion.
Blue, 25. Oh,
Hand off to the tailback. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Give some time in the pocket and be patient with it. Don't force it into coverage.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 44. Melissa, what have you heard?
Good news, Al. The trainer said he did sustain an injury, but it doesn't appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
Thanks, Melissa. Campbell couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Pressure, surveying the field, throwing.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. This is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Passing on first down. Closing in, and it's complete. He's on the run. Good read on that pass play.
They brought some extra guys to try and get some pressure, but he read it quickly, so his receiver had a step and fired a strike.
Set. Ain't got nothing. Bring the pain. Hut.
Dropping back, under pressure, gets rid of it, the catch on the run. Number 7 has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens, you get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
Set. Good work. Hut.
Pressure coming, gets the pass off, and it's caught. He made a quick read and got rid of it in a hurry.
The quarterback delivered that pass right on the mark. There's no defense for a perfect pass.
Set. He can left. Hit him low. 94.
On the carry. Pressure, throws it with the catch. He's taken down at the 8. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
It's the end of one. These teams are separated by just a touchdown. With the score, Pittsburgh 7, Houston 0. And we're ready to start the second quarter.
Look for your guy in the corner of the end zone and let it rip.
And this is the 8th play of this drive. Looking upfield. Campbell couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Second and goal. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Using motion. Pushes it out to the left. Touchdown, Houston. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get one. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone. You better kick it here.
The lineup for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. Good-looking drive, and they score the touchdown. The offensive unit should be very pleased with their performance on that one.
Hey, these guys deserve to feel good about it. Now it's the defense's turn to come out and do its job.
He got all of that one. Bell downs it in the end zone. No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. Gets the toss to the right. Decent gain, about 4.
You should stop him with this play.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Bradshaw gets set.
You ain't got nothing.
Gets the pass off, breaks the tackle, keeps his feet moving. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle, and he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
We'll get the call again. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Try this call here.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Dropping back, closing in, slings it over the middle, catch on the run. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
As a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one because it got there in a hurry.
5th play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. This pass is incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
May have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
Here come the heat.
Drops back, pumps once. Surveying the field. Under pressure with the throw. What a beautiful catch.
Yeah, I watched a guy the other day, and he makes about 100 straight catches in practice just like that.
Pressure coming with the pass. Swan just squeaks by the 1st down marker. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. So with the play in question, the coach has decided to challenge the call.
Yeah, they might get this call reversed.
John, they're trying to determine exactly where they'll spot the ball.
I'll tell you what, unless they're seeing something that we're not seeing, I don't think they're going to overturn this
On
one.
the field is overturned. No timeout to be charged to. Pittsburgh.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
You bet. They just went from a bad play to a good one. And that does a lot for your team. Now let's see if they can take advantage of it.
You got him. You got him.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Pressure, throwing. Perfect pass. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle. Back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Houston comes out in the quarter defense.
That's all you.
Drops back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Fumble. Loose ball. The Oilers recover it. That ball just squirted right out of his hands.
He never had a good handle on that thing. A lot of guys will wear gloves to help him hold on to the ball. But even if you do, you still got to wrap it up and protect it. You're going to see a lot of balls popping out like that.
And that challenge was a good decision as the call is overturned.
Well, sometimes the official sees what you see, and sometimes he sees something else. But this time, everyone could see the call had to be changed.
Houston doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary. Gets the pass off, lays into him with a stiff arm. He's taken down at the 27-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. Under pressure, throwing. This one falls incomplete.
Look at the big old defensive lineman. Does a heck of a job of getting in the passing lane and knocking down the pass.
Give it all you got, Pete. Come on.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Slings it at the ball. He makes a terrific catch for the 1st down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
Fire out.
Number 20 in the backfield. To the air on 1st down. Gets rid of it. He hits his receiver. Gain of 7.
A smart coach would call this play.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on the 6-yard line. 5th play of this drive. Looking for room. And with a good run to the outside, it gives his team a 1st down.
Hey, that's just some good blocking by the guys up front so he could get around the corner for the 1st.
Press coverage on the outside. Crosses it out to the left. Number 20. Couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against him.
Gets the toss to the right. Gives it off again. Touchdown, Steelers.
Look at him here. He wasn't going to be stopped on that one. He's a hard runner. And he just shrugs off the defenders, and he gets in for a touchdown.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. So they're able to use their great field position to drive a short distance to get into the end zone.
Those are the kind of touchdowns you have to get, because if the defense forces a field goal or a turnover, it's really a victory for the other team, and you can often swing momentum the other way.
On their last possession, they did a great job moving the ball through the air on their way to the end zone. And you'd expect to see the same thing here until the defense proves they can defend against the pass. Pressure, looking downfield. Great play in the backfield by Greenwood.
This is your chance to try something deep. Look for a mismatch and bomb it out there.
Closing in, looking deep to the right. The pass ball is incomplete.
This seems like the perfect time to run a screen.
A lot of speed on the field for the defense as they line up in the quarter. Number 7. With a man in motion, dropping back, under pressure, gets the pass off, so he can't get it to him.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. From the 44. So he was brought down before he had a chance to get anything going.
Good job by both teams there. He gets his team a few yards closer to the end zone, and the coverage team prevents him from getting anything big.
Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Gets the call on the misdirection play and picks up about 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pressure coming with the throw. That incomplete pass will bring up 3rd down. Houston lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Throws it right on target. Picked up about 6 yards that time.
Time to call the special teams play.
So 2 minutes left before halftime.
This is a good special teams play.
Number 5 is looking for a good punt here. Johnson back to return. Here's the punt. They'll spot this one where it went out.
This is not a spot where they want to be in just before the half. They need to keep it on the ground and hope to get a 1st down so they can run out the rest of the clock.
Campbell, the lone back, gets the pass off. Won't have to break stride. It brought the heat, but it was a good throw.
Yeah, he read the defense and he got out of there quickly. But you got to give some of the credit to the receiver in this play. He saw the blitz was coming and he made the right read so the quarterback had something to throw to.
The coach clearly wants him to protect the ball here.
And that's because the defense wants to strip the ball. So if he's trying to stiff arm one guy and then another guy comes over and swipes at it, there's a good chance it'll pop out. And let me tell you, you don't want to turn it over right here and give them an easy chance at getting points before halftime.
Man in motion. Cross play to the left. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the first down.
And then what happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz. And that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Pressure, surveying the field. Rolls right, throwing, right in stride. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down. So they have 1st and 10 here. The Oilers line up in a 5-receiver set this time. He surveys the field with the throw. Number 7 with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
Closing in, so they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 51. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside, but the rush got to him just before he could get rid of it. There's only one way that they're going to be able to do something about this score. Keep throwing and getting out of bounds.
Set. We'll see. You got him.
Dropping back, under pressure. He's looking, gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there. I'll tell you, here's a defensive lineman's dream. 3rd and long, and he knows they have to pass.
Number 7 sets up. Pressure coming. He's scrambling around. Pittsburgh will call a timeout here. That's their first.
Cut it away.
Number 18 is back to punt. Here's the punt. And he chooses not to return this one.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Houston lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Pressure with the pass. Breaks free. Slips the tackle. Spins away from the tackle. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They'll go from the I formation. Houston calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining.
Sometimes you want to get a score before the half. But when you're leading in a game like this, you don't want to do anything risky. So you just run the ball and start getting ready for the second half.
Dropping back to pass on first down. On the carry. Houston will call a timeout here. They have none remaining.
I don't think they need to try and throw one here since they've got the lead. I just take the half with a run and go from there.
Bradshaw with a man in motion.
Got him. You got him.
They give it to the halfback. The end of the second quarter with the score, Pittsburgh 14, Houston 7. We'll go back to the play on the field. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Number 10 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 1-yard line. The Oilers will start this drive from the 26. John, I'm a little surprised that neither team could really do a whole lot offensively in this game.
Both of these teams look sharp and prepared before the game. I'm not sure what happened between the warm-up and the coin toss, but there hasn't been a whole lot of offense generated so far.
The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
Drops back, closing in with the pass, with the catch. Clearly, they were on the same page on that play.
These days, offenses rely on a short, quick pass, and the receiver gaining lots of yards after the catch.
Number 7. Get set. Under pressure, gets the pass off. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains.
All right, go for the long ball here. Get some air under this thing.
Set. Green.
Directing
16.
traffic.
Green. 16.
Using motion. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He's finally brought down at the 1. First and goal here following the huge run by Campbell. Fifth play of this drive.
Come on, be up.
Tosses it out to the left. Touchdown, Oilers. Great rushing touchdown there.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
And that's his second rushing touchdown of the game. They'll get set for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
So the offense puts together a tiny string of plays that ends with the ball in the end zone and a touchdown on the scoreboard.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
They'll choose to just down this one and start at the 20.
Give this one a try.
Pressure coming, stepping up, gets the pass off. The 40, across midfield. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Steelers. An amazing play that goes the distance.
I'll tell you, when he got into the open, there wasn't anyone that was going to catch him. That just shows the quick strike ability these guys have. They can put up points from anywhere on the field.
Number 10 comes in for the extra point. And it's up, and the extra point is good. And so, John, they overcome their field position at the start of this drive in a hurry and come out of it with a touchdown.
If you're an offensive coach and you're writing up a game plan, that's exactly the picture you've got in your head. Taking the ball downfield fast.
From the 2-yard line. Slips the tackle. What a collision. Houston takes over, trailing by a touchdown.
Scan the defense quickly here. If nothing's open downfield, get rid of it by passing to one of your backs.
Campbell, the lone setback. Pressure, rolls out to his left. Throwing. The pass falls incomplete. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. Closing in, looking downfield, rolls right. There was nothing open downfield, resulting in a big sack.
This team loves to play zone and pass coverage. They'll use the cover 2 on just about any play, relying on the defensive front to create pressure on the quarterback. They'll blitz every now and then to change things up. That's usually inside the 20-yard line and keep the offense off balance.
Man in motion. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Johnson continues to be a reliable target. That's his 3rd catch of the game. They're going to kick it here as the punter heads in for the 4th time. Here's the kick. From the 38. Can't bring him down.
Yeah, the invert his face mask on the defense.
This is a good one to call.
1st and 10. Bradshaw sends a man in motion.
That all you got?
Dropping back to pass on first down. Stepping up with the throw. Almost picked off. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. But when it got to him, just bounced off his hands.
Receives the handoff. Throwing. And he hits his target. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
Not only did the quarterback show off his strong arm, but the receiver displayed some amazingly soft hands. A great throw with an even better catch is always an easy way to pick up first down.
Stalwart, the motion man, going to the air on first down. Throws it for the adjustment. Harris is the recipient on that one, his third reception of the game. They give it to the halfback. It's loose. The Steelers dive on the fumble. You have to wrap the ball up with two hands in games like these.
Yeah, you got to be extra careful. If the ball is wet and you have it hanging out there, the defenders are going to try and punch it out of there every time.
Bradshaw sets up. Swan moves in motion.
Catch the ball, man.
Another run. Pickup of about 6 yards.
Terrell. Get in there, Lon.
They'll go with a run once again. Number 20. Couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Bradshaw gets set.
Here come the heat.
Hand off to the tailback. About a 2-yard gain here.
This is a good special teams play.
On the play.
Number 10 comes into the game to try the field goal. The kick is up, and the kicker got all of that one. The kickoff team lines up. And he got all of that one, a great kick. Houston, down by 2 touchdowns, takes over on offense.
81 on the return. First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Scrambling. Great play in the backfield. The defense has completely dominated the line of scrimmage. They now have 6 sacks today. Now in second and long after the sack. Number 7 gets set. Burrow in motion. Drops back, tosses it right. Into the open, right on time. What a collision. And he's brought down at the 20-yard line. The defense, I think, gave him too big of a cushion on that play.
If you're going to sit back there in the zone, there are bound to be some holes in the pass coverage. Good quarterbacks will take advantage of that, using short passes underneath to move the ball.
They come out of the nickel.
And 6. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Bring that pain, baby.
Pressure coming, surveying the field. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
They're going to bring in the punt team for the 5th time so far. Here's the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
Number 20, the deep back. He gets the carry.
First and 10.
They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around. You just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Drops back, stepping up, gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 45.
Bring the pain. Get in there. Stay out.
Number 20. Nice play fake. The defense has it. Alexander makes them pay for that mistake.
The defender had his eye in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to make the pick.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10.
They'll start the drive at the 46-yard.
Pressure, looking for an option, rolling out to his right. Launches this one to the right. The pass ball's incomplete. 2nd down now after the long pass is incomplete. The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
Throws it out over to the left. He finds his man. He's always very composed in the pocket, John. Nothing rattles him.
Yeah, when you talk about guys that can handle pressure and find the open receiver, this is the kind of guy you're talking about.
Number 7 sets up. Closing in, looking for a receiver. To the receiver, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oilers.
You want to see a heck of a throw? Watch this one. He lets it go and slings it about halfway down the field and hits his man for the score. We talked about throwing a good deep ball, and that's exactly what we're talking about.
So they'll try to get the 2 here. Under pressure, through the end zone. The 2-point conversion attempt fails.
You know, it's hard enough to put it in the end zone when you have 4 tries.
They didn't have to go very far in that last drive, John. Took advantage of the short field for the touchdown.
As a defense, you have to dig in there and hold them to 3 when you're put in a position like that. But that sure isn't an easy task when you're facing an offense that can move the ball like these guys.
No return on that kickoff, and they'll get ready to start the drive at the 20. The backs are lined up in an I.
20-yard line.
Roll. Set. They got enough. Eagle left.
Cross play to the right. Lost about 2 yards.
The smart coach would call this play.
2nd and long coming up here. An exciting game so far as we head to the 4th quarter with the score. Pittsburgh 24. Houston 20. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Bradshaw sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Breaking free. Running back picks up about 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on their own 20. Hand off to the tailback. 4-yard gain there.
Time to call a special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up the punt. Here's the kick. He signals for a fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
36-yard line.
Going to the air on 1st down. Rosen won't have to break stride. The 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Houston. A remarkable touchdown play.
Yeah, everything seemed to go right on that one. The quarterback had a good pass, the receiver ran the right route, and the defense didn't seem to have any idea what was going on.
Number 16 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Booming kick downfield. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3 and out. The Steelers using motion.
17-yard line. First and 10.
Lucy! Here come the heat.
Pressure coming, with the throw, into the open. Missed tackle, sharp stiff arm. The 40. The 40. Bradshaw picks up more yardage with that throw and has almost reached the 300-yard line. First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
You got him.
Going to the right. Number 20 covered some good ground there.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Number 20. Number 20 was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunities.
Fumble, loose ball. The fumble is scooped up. Unbelievable. What a time to cough up the ball.
Hey, you have to give credit to the defense. They were about to give up the lead here late in the game, and then boom, they make a heck of a play to put the ball on the ground. Then they have the awareness to jump on it for the recovery.
Changing the play now. Looking to run it here. Campbell got the carry there and is now closing in on 100 yards rushing. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on their own 29.
Back off, DB. Poke out right. Snake eyes.
The Oilers using motion. Again with the carry. Just about 2 yards in the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The Oilers line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Cowboy. Hit him low. Set.
Calling an audible.
Hit him low.
Using motion. Drops back, throws out to the left. He's on the run. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
The backs are lined up in an I, directing traffic.
41-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Man in motion. On the ground.
Yeah, that back is really tearing things up down there.
9-yard gain on the play.
Set.
He sees something in the defense.
25. Mad dog open. Red. 25.
Tosses it right. And he finds his way past the marker on the toss play.
Spread the ball around and make sure the defense knows that they have to cover every receiver.
Set. That's all you. Get at him.
Looking to run it here. Loses one tackle. Can't bring him down. Gain of about 5.
Use all of the field when passing. Make sure the defense can't just sit there on any particular route.
Set. We'll see. Stay after him. That all you got?
Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play.
Set.
Pressure goes over the middle. Hurdles through. Number 7 continues to add to his total with that completion, giving him over 250 yards passing. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
We'll see.
Changing the play now.
Blue 74. Today. Snake out.
Looking for room. And stops the play in the backfield. Campbell couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Number 7 out of the gun.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Bulldog under.
Man in motion.
Bust this grill, D.
Scrambling around. He's going to run. He doesn't want to take the big hit. Here are the numbers when it comes to 3rd down conversions.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Barber, the motion man. With the throw, he has some room. Good job picking up the blitz and picking up the 1st down.
Hey, that was a heck of a call. And when they saw the pressure was coming, and he knew right where to go with the ball. And then he got it there.
And this is the 12th play of this drive. 2 minutes to go.
You're in a good position here. Get the snap, drop back, and let your guys get open. Don't force anything.
12th play of this drive. Hand it off to the back. That's a 3-yard gain.
On the carry.
Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining.
Get this one to your halfback and let him drive it in the middle. Milk this drive for all it's worth.
13th play of this drive. Campbell. And he stopped at the 13-yard line.
All you need to do here is run some clock. Run the football up the middle.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 13-yard line.
Campbell was very determined on that play, John.
Yeah, that's where you see a lot of that speed work in practice paying off.
This one is just about in the books. 1st down and goal to go. 7 yards to the goal line. Number 7 sets up.
Tiger out. Go. Get the ball. Come on, partner.
Pittsburgh calls a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
The Steelers come out in the quarter defense.
11-yard line.
Hawkeye right. Drop back. Drop. Deal. Right.
That'll wrap this one up, and the final score is Houston 27, Pittsburgh 24. This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports. Campbell is today's horse trailer player of the game.